For decades, some military sidearms quietly disappeared from modern arsenals. But what if I told you civilians can still legally own them today? In this countdown, we're diving into the top 5 forgotten military handguns civilians can still buy in 2025. And number 1 is a total shocker. From old Soviet workhorses to rare European revolvers, these pistols carry stories of war, resilience, and engineering you rarely see in modern plastic-framed guns. Whether you're a collector, a history buff, or just love unique firearms with character, this list will open your eyes to models you didn't even know were still available on the market. Stay till the end, because the top pick is not only affordable, it's still being used in surprising places today. Number 5, Tokarev TT33 7.6 C2S 25mm. For decades, the Tokarev TT33 stood as a symbol of Soviet toughness, a steel-framed workhorse used in countless conflicts from World War II to the Cold War. Picture yourself at a range, loading that slim 7.62 25mm cartridge, the same caliber Soviet officers once trusted in harsh battlefield conditions. This semi-automatic pistol delivers a sharp, high-velocity punch with impressive penetration, and even today, it surprises shooters with its flat trajectory and vintage recoil feel. Many collectors are shocked that this historical sidearm is still legally obtainable in the civilian market, often at prices lower than most modern polymer 9mm handguns. It's not just a relic. The Tokarev remains a functional, reliable pistol if maintained properly, with a single-action trigger and an 8-round magazine. Some units available in the U.S. are refurbished military surplus, making them valuable for both historical display and safe recreational use. This isn't a concealed carry gun or self-defense tool by modern standards, but it's a brilliant choice for collectors, reenactors, and range enthusiasts who appreciate Cold War-era engineering. Most owners love its old-school all-metal frame and the raw mechanical feel that modern pistols sometimes lack. Ethical shooting and safety first, it's a fascinating piece for display or controlled use only. Number 4, Webley McSixey Revolver, or 45P5 Webley. Imagine holding the same revolver that British officers carried during World War I and the Seton. The Webley McSixey instantly transports you back to the trenches and deserts of the old British Empire. Chambered in the heavy 455 Webley cartridge, this top-break revolver delivers a slow but powerful punch with a deep, thudding recoil and unmistakable sound. Even though it was officially retired decades ago, civilians can still legally purchase surplus or decommissioned Webley revolvers, especially through specialty collectors' markets. Its 6-round cylinder combined with that iconic break-open action makes loading and unloading strangely satisfying, almost cinematic in feel. It's not meant for everyday carry, but as a collectible firearm for enthusiasts or ethical recreational shooting, it's a proud piece of military history that still functions surprisingly well when maintained with care. The MK6 stands out because it's one of the few classic revolvers that still has parts and ammo occasionally available, though .455 rounds are harder to find, making this revolver more of a passion project than a practical shooter. Collectors often love it for its rugged design and historic battlefield use, and it looks incredible in a vintage display. Many shooters enjoy firing it at the range just for the iconic feel and the deep boom that feels straight out of a war film. Safety first, as always. This revolver belongs in the hands of responsible collectors and historians who honor its legacy. Stick around because the next pistol comes from Czechoslovakia, and it fires around so fast it almost sounds like a mini rifle in your hands. Number 3, CZ52 Pistol, Czechoslovak 7.62 25. Imagine pulling the slide back on a Cold War-era sidearm that fires with the crack of a miniature rifle. That's the CZ52. Developed in Czechoslovakia during the early 1950s, this pistol is chambered in the blazing fast 7.62 25mm Tokarev round, which reaches velocities that leave many modern handguns behind. Collector shooters love how the roller-locked action feels more like a scaled-down machine pistol, delivering high penetration and sharp recoil. What surprises most firearm enthusiasts is that this robust military sidearm is still available on the surplus market, legally purchasable in 2025 by civilians who appreciate historical engineering and safe range use. Many users praise its stainless steel look, angular design, and rock-solid reliability, even after decades stored in armories. The CZ52 isn't just a museum piece. It's an actual shooter that can handle hot military surplus ammunition, though always with safety and proper inspection. It holds 8+1 rounds and features a decocking lever, which makes it slightly more advanced than other pistols of its era. Its unusual ergonomics and powerful cartridge make every shot feel unique compared to today's standard calibers. It's not ideal for self-defense or concealed carry due to size and recoil, but perfect for collectors who want a Cold War pistol that still kicks like it did 70 years ago. As always, responsible handling and ethical use only. Get ready, because the next one on the list served in Nazi Germany and became a legend in European military circles, and civilians can still own it today. Number 2, P38, Walther P38 9mm. Picture handling the very pistol that replaced the Luger during World War II. The Walther P38, a semi-automatic 9mm sidearm that became a symbol of German military innovation in the 1940s. Unlike older single-action designs, the P38 introduced a double-action trigger system that feels surprisingly modern even today, offering both safety and speed. To this day, civilians can still legally purchase original and post-war surplus P38 pistols, especially in the U.S. collector market. The pistol holds 8 rounds of 9mm and features a remarkable locking block design that influenced many modern handguns. Even though it's over 80 years old, its reliability and feel make it a favorite at historic shooting matches and range sessions among enthusiasts. The P38 isn't just a piece of history. It's a solid shooter that can still fire modern 9mm Luger ammo, though responsible owners stick to standard pressure rounds to preserve the vintage mechanics. With its slim profile, metal frame, and crisp trigger, many users prefer it over some new polymer pistols just for the nostalgia and mechanical joy. It's not meant for daily carry, but as an ethical recreational firearm or collection piece, it carries immense historical value. Owning one feels like holding a bridge between the old world and modern pistol design. Make sure to always prioritize safety and only use it in legal controlled environments. And now, get ready, because the #1 forgotten military handgun is still surprisingly in service worldwide and is probably the easiest to own legally today. Number 1. Macarov PM 9XU18 For decades, the Macarov PM served as the standard issue sidearm across the Soviet Union and many Eastern Bloc countries, and shockingly, civilians can still legally buy it today at surprisingly affordable prices. Picture a compact all-steel pistol with simple mechanics, legendary reliability, and a cartridge that sits between .380 ACP and 9mm Luger in power. The 9-iced 18mm round may sound unusual, but it gives the Makarov less recoil, making it enjoyable for ethical recreational shooting and safe range practice. Many collectors love how easy it is to clean, disassemble, and maintain, making it one of the most beginner-friendly surplus pistols still available. It's double action, holds 8 rounds, and has a built-in safety Josh decocker lever, features that still feel modern even though the design dates back to the 1950s. This handgun isn't just a historical artifact. It's still used by some police and military units today, which proves its enduring practicality. Ammunition is still produced globally, making it easier to keep running than many older surplus guns. Its compact size, simplicity, and ruggedness make it a favorite among collectors looking for a functional Cold War-era sidearm. It's not meant for aggressive use or unsafe situations, but as a piece for ethical sporting, display, or historical appreciation, the Makarov is unmatched at this price point. Owning one feels like holding a true Soviet-era icon that somehow survived into the modern era untouched. And the best part? Most people have no idea it's still available on the civilian market, which is why it completely deserves the #1 spot on this list.